Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. Today I want to get into Suga and some kissing going on, as well as talk about the new cute things happening and how some fans want some answers. I also want to get into RM and his very long statement on everything, and also how he has been feeling lately, and maybe the enlistment. So grab your dumpling tea spilling mug merch and let's jump into the tea. But before we do have a sponsor for today's video, so let's roll that clip. I'm so excited to announce today's sponsor, the amazing Skillshare. I try to make this channel entertainment, but I always want you to take something home and hope that you learn something, and Skillshare shares that same thing. Skillshare helps you learn whatever you want in a more modern and less boring way, without a classroom. You have such a huge range of things you can learn from: a new language, to edit videos or produce music. You can watch a video and each video will explain almost step by step how to reach your goal, and you can then replay it. And this is something I wish I could do in a classroom setting. For example, if you're looking to learn how to sing, which anyone can do by the way, there's amazing creators on there that can teach you that step by step, and if it's going too fast, you can just rewind. There's never ads. There's always new premium learning videos coming in to be able to do. So if you find yourself not interested in learning how to sing, you can learn how to edit a photo or draw your favorite K-pop idol. The first 1,000 of you dumplings who use the link below will get 1 month free to explore whatever you want. You can literally watch all the videos in whatever skill you want to learn, and you don't have to pay for it. So go down there, get that, and thank them for sponsoring today's video. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, like to be first to leave your hate comment, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell also, and you'll be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. The first thing that I want to talk about today is what is going on with Suga, but let me give some backstory. So it feels like it has been a while since we had a Suga selfie. I think one of the last ones might have actually been after his surgery, and maybe he posted one more after that because his eyes were puffy from not sleeping or something, but don't quote me on that. But we definitely haven't heard too much from him other than he is currently okay. But we don't know if there have been any issues since then. There aren't always issues after a surgery, and those are blessings, but oftentimes, especially the way BTS dances and performs, they can often relapse or have some issues. Not necessarily big ones, but I would love to know how he has been doing. So I think a selfie is the best thing we can get to see how he is doing, and we can usually tell from the face, like if the complexion is good, if he's smiling, if he's looking too thin. And yes, us armies, we look for those things, and we want to make sure the boys are okay. Suga posted a recent selfie, and we were all very happy to see how he was doing, and he looked really well. He looked well rested, and he even felt silly and posted a caption that said, "I am a villain." I don't know what this is a reference to, but I'm suspecting that this is a reference to maybe a new music video that hasn't come out yet, or a specific concept that has yet to come out. It seems to give off the same vibes as the season's greetings that had just been released. Armies went crazy over this and were freaking out over this. Around this same time, we actually had one of the members, our lovely J-Hope, become a bit active on L's social media. He was going around and reading some of the comments and responding back. The members have all been pretty active lately with this. I think they know that they haven't been putting out too much music, and we haven't had an album or anything, so they have been active and showing love in other ways by talking to us. And hey, they don't make any money from responding back to comments, so you know they're doing it because they care and want to talk to us. I always respond back to as many comments as I can, and so I know from personal experience it's because I want to have interactions with you. But this wasn't over. Oh, you think this was it? And then bam! They hit us with a brick and we're seeing stars. J-Hope decided to comment on the selfie that I mentioned earlier that Suga posted, and this made Army's day, and we were all freaking out so much. J-Hope responded to the villain selfie by saying that Suga was a cute villain, and then added a kissing emoji there to show his love. The shippers of Suga and J-Hope went crazy, and people were so in love with this moment and dying over this cute interaction. It's so cute to see the boys get along and be adorable with each other. I think it's so nice to see them not only publicly love each other, but we don't even know what they're saying behind the scenes and how much they love each other behind the scenes. Probably more, and maybe even more cute things are being said. After all, I think it was Taeyang or Jungkook that said that they have a lot of shirtless photos, a lot of shirtless pictures of each other on their phone. Of course, this caused a huge uproar online. Hobie actually ended up trending with over 100,000 people tweeting this, and some said it reached #1 at one point. This was interesting because then the debate of whether the boys are gay or not started to come out and become a big topic of conversation. People were genuinely wondering, and some were probably joking, but we are curious about it. And this is human nature to be curious about it. Now, I know I am not the best example of this, but I often do call my friends cute or hot. I do it all the time. It makes them feel good about themselves. It makes them want to hang out with with me. If we hang out, it's just going to be me giving you compliments in hopes you'll like me and want to hang out again. My goal is to make people feel good about themselves, and then they just like feeling good about themselves, that they'll see me again. It actually works. But be genuine with the compliments. However, J-Hope is calling Suga cute is anything but not genuine. It's very true. How can one look at Suga's face and say he is not cute and adorable? He literally looks like a teddy bear. They had to make a teddy bear in 2021. It would be called Suga Bear because he looks like one. Teddy bear, by the way, was named after Teddy Roosevelt, the president, and was made to look like him. Fun fact if you care. Some people for the longest time always think that J-Hope and Suga are both queer. Suga because of the statement that was translated a little while ago where he said that gender didn't matter to him. And then J-Hope is just more feminine and likes to give kisses and stuff. So people tend to think that they both might be not so straight members of the group, which is awesome. If they do one day come out or talk about it, then I am happy. For now, I just think J-Hope likes to throw compliments and nothing wrong with showing a little bit of love. Our Suga Bear can definitely use some compliments. I love seeing our boys interact, and obviously people online like to see it too, and lately they have just been more vocal about their feelings and how they feel about things. I think they're seeing that the fandom themselves hates all this BS that is going on, acting like BTS isn't allowed to do anything, and that it's a sin to show love to each other. They're just over that. And quite frankly, I think they don't really care whether those people stand the group or not. Like, better off, right? But given this newfound openness that they may have found with the fandom, and maybe feel like people start to understand the boys more, RM has actually come out and gave us a really long statement about what he has been feeling. He wrote this letter in Korean and he posted it on Weverse just a few days ago, and it was translated to English. So thank you to the translator. But I definitely wanted to read it for those who have not seen it or maybe saw it and don't know what is going on because you don't know Korean. So RM wrote, "Wondering if everyone has been doing well, although I must say it's becoming more and more difficult to write out my words into these lengthy letters. I'm laying out all of my thoughts for the sake of remembering how to write it all. I still cannot say for certain that I just know how much to share and in what way I should share these scattered thoughts. One thing that I know remains absolutely unchanged is that I hope that the people whom I love and whom love us too can be healthy and peaceful for as long a while as possible. And to this point, I myself have wandered far and wide in search of this feeling of security and peace comfort. But I now better understand that people, not excluding myself, of course, often cannot help but innately desire a little bit of drama / thrill in their lives. It's like an illness feeling safe and comfortable for a moment, only to be shaken once again. Much time has passed since I first came to Seoul at 16 years old, but at times I still get the strange feeling that nothing has changed at all. After all, I am only 28 years old, and I still need quite a few years until I can become the strong person I have long worked towards becoming. I actually started writing in my journal again. It's only been a few days now, but today I am writing down my thoughts here, simply because I didn't want to pick up my pen. How is it that the expressions I used to begin and end these posts always seem to resemble the ones I wrote in the letters I used to post on Fan Cafe? I miss you all very much and always think of you all from time to time. The winter that used to startle me arriving all at once with a sense of fear has disappeared into days past, and days have cleared into a pleasant season for taking walks. Let's meet once the breezy days start to get a little warmer. As always, I will await the day while making music and keeping up with my physical and mental health. Miss you." I do wonder from this statement what this means. I will meet you when it gets warmer. Is this in relation to when he believes COVID will be over, or is a statement saying he won't see us in the winter because he is leaving? He mentioned it not knowing how much to share. Could he be scared of this being shared? This is just my theory and how I'm interpreting this. He did say it was a thought dump, so it could possibly not mean anything at all, but I definitely wanted to give my thoughts on this and very curious to hear what your interpretation of all this actually means. Do you think it has anything to do with the military and him temporarily saying goodbye, or it's just something poetic that he decided to write? Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and check that out. I have a lot of videos over there that I can't really post on here. This is due to copyright or getting taken down, so I do keep it over there on my Patreon. You can get videos over there like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend things you like to see over there. Currently, we do have over 400 videos that are already up on there. You'll have access to the moment you sign up. So if you're interested in being a part of any of that, then make sure you go over there and check that out. Link is in the top description down below. We also have a video over there that kind of goes over how you can support this channel even more if you would like to do that. That video is on the front page and it's free to watch. So with that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video. So click on one of those. I'll see you over there. Bye.